welcome back once again to my channel. Today I want to talk about envy, and for me I feel like envy is something that we avoid talking about because we just don't know much about it, or we just feel like it's a shameful topic to talk about. But I feel like it is existing among us, and even each person has the tendency to have envy towards other people. But today I'm just here to break down why it happens, what we can do to avoid it, and understanding that envy is normal, it happens, but we need to avoid it for so many different reasons, even to the benefit of ourselves. So to start this video, I just want to say that envy comes from the belief of that there isn't enough for everyone. The scarcity is non-existent, that there's just enough for one person. And that's why oftentimes when people get married, when people succeed, we often think that this is just not going to happen for us. But I feel like there's an abundance of love, success, enjoyment in this world for everyone, and it should never be the case to feel like, why shouldn't I be that person? Because at the end of the day, if you start approaching things by I'm happy for that person, you'll start to enjoy yourself more, because you're actually passionately showing genuine care and love and understanding that the world is scarce. It's never gonna run out. Just knowing that envy comes from that place of thinking that that's it is not a good approach to life, because I feel like a lot of things I would even mention in this video later on, it really affects us as human beings. So what I want to mention about envy, when you feel like it's actually happening, you're envying some people, one thing you need to understand that there's something within you that needs to heal, and that is normal. We all go through a lot of traumas, we all go through situations where we don't win, we lose a lot, we fail a lot. So understanding that once you feel envy, understand where the root of it is coming from. You need to heal that part of you that makes you feel envious of other people, whether it's a success, whether it's relationship wise. Understand, for example, if it's you're always envious of people who are in relationships, getting married, you need to understand that maybe you need to start working from within. Understand that maybe it's not the time for you. Understand that the right person is just not ready for you right now. So why don't you try to take that, motivate that, try to take that and turn it into an inspiration into your life. So for example, if you feel like you're not ready for a relationship and you know other people are getting married, why are you feeling envious at the point where you understand that this is not the right time for you? So take that into inspiration and turn it into actually developing yourself within that time, and make yourself prepared, just like any other person was preparing themselves for a good relationship. You should also do the same. Turn it into inspiration. If it's a success situation where you feel like, oh, you failed in a subject but someone else did past it, you shouldn't feel envious. They put effort, maybe you put effort too, but maybe you need to change your learning style, maybe you need to change how you take notes. So it's always like, turn it into inspiration will change your life, because we don't have the opportunity to constantly be envious of other people, because it will turn that against us. It will make us just start questioning, why are we bad people? Don't we have clean souls? Don't we think that that person is worthy of it, deserves it? Turning it into inspiration is one thing I would give an advice on. Another point I want to talk about envy here is, when you judge people constantly, you're actually compounding the feeling that other people are judging you as well. So when you judge a person based on their appearance, on their relationship, you would always think that other people are judging you the same. So that is going to make you judge yourself more, which is what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. It will affect us, because it will always come back to us, because you're always going to constantly thinking someone is judging you. So just remember, if you envy someone and you judge them based on that, because once you envy someone, you just want to judge them right away. You want to think about, oh look, someone is so confident walking into the room, you're envious of their confidence. So in your head you're going to think, they're so full of themselves, right? But what is that going to do to you is that next time you walk in that room, you're going to think someone is talking about your walk. So what are you going to do? You're going to lose confidence. You're not going to have a great day, because you've already started to compound those feelings of judgment that is actually going to turn against you. And just by remembering that karma exists, it's just the power of when you do something or wish bad upon someone or say something about it, will come back. Tables will turn, and it will become such a uncomfortable feeling. So why do we put ourselves in situations like that when there's a lot for everyone, when all we could be doing is giving love away? And just remember that because maybe you've been abused once with your love giving, or someone hasn't accepted it, it doesn't mean that you can't give it away. And this is exactly the understanding of scarcity is that if you gave someone love and they didn't accept it, why don't you give it to someone else? There's enough for everyone. So understanding that, you need to not judge people, and just, in return, you won't judge yourself, and you become more confident and just, in tranquility with yourself and in purity with your soul. And you would understand that at the end of the day, it's up to your own beliefs and your own feelings and intentions that envy would stop. Last but not least, I want to say that envy is not a good trait to have. And when we see other people do it, we need to start stopping them. Because just like I'm giving you this advice today, you helping a friend understand that envy and judgment is not a good thing, you're helping them believe in themselves more. Because in return, they will actually start respecting you, and they won't even judge anyone else in front of you, because that will help them start practicing the habit of not judging people and not being envious about it. So just remember that if you help someone one day, someone will help you the next day, and it will always be that way. And this is exactly the mentality of scarcity and the mentality of things happening in a chain of reactions and actions. So don't forget that everything happens with the power of your own intention, and just having good and pure intentions will actually return better for you, and it will make your life so much more pure and happier. And this is exactly what we need this year. It's just to be in purity, and we don't need anyone to look against us, or we don't want to look against anyone. So just remember that. Thank you for watching this video, and please remember to like and subscribe, and please comment if you feel like there's anything that I missed out on this topic. Obviously there's a lot to say, but these are the points that I really feel like are very important to share in regards to this topic. Thank you, and see you next time.